Well. Welcome, Welchum. It's been a while, but damn, I'm kind of glad to be back. There's a little bit to talk about, so let's get started. This is the Anime Odyssey, and it's back for what we're calling Season 2. It's time to continue this adventure. My name is Christian, and here with me is my friend Richie, aka Mr. Juice.
Hello.
Richie made a guest appearance last season, so you may remember him if you've listened before. And I'm excited to declare that he will be a regular now for this journey. Before we really get going, what's been going on, man? Excited to be a part of the journey now?
Of course. But nothing really much going on. Just trying to catch up on all my shows and whatnot.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And what have you been watching? Anything good?
Tokyo Revengers, Outlanders, or Outlander.
Yeah. Are they good? How's
trying
that?
to catch up on Peaky Blinders. Which one?
Outlander.
Outlander.
That.
I'm only like at the end of season 1, but it's pretty good so far. It's a cool concept. And the 8th season, I think, just premiered on Friday.
Okay.
So I definitely have a lot to catch up on. Yeah. It's the last season.
Damn.
Apparently it's written on a book or produced from a book.
Okay. So that's all like book material.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's good to know. I heard good things about it. How are you liking Tokyo Revengers?
I love it. I love the concept of it. It's like funny. It's got action in it because it's like gangs and stuff. It's good concept. I don't want to like ruin it for anybody that's gonna watch it, but
gotcha.
It's like it's worth the watch, and it's only one season, so it's not like you're investing a ton of time.
Okay, so you recommend watching because I have not seen it.
Very much so.
Okay, I'll make sure it's on the list. What have I have been not? I've been behind on anime. But I have been watching like a lot of K-drama. I've been on a little bit of a kick. So I won't go over those right now. I do want to mention a movie that I watched. It was called Memoir of a Murderer. And if you like thriller, mind bendy, like not really detective, it's kind of, there's like this detective aspects to it. I highly recommend it. It's a very very good movie. It's dark. It deals with very heavy themes. It's about a serial killer who he's older now, and he has dementia. So it deals with those themes, but it's done very well, and it's really good. I don't know about if the dub's any good, so I don't know if I can recommend it. Sometimes when you dub those types of movies, they come over pretty hard and not very good. But it's worth checking out if you want to try to take on the sub, or maybe the dub's good. Who knows? But highly recommend that. And what else have I been doing? Played through Resident Evil Requiem. If you're a Resident Evil fan, that's a must play. You must play that. Very fun game. Story's awesome. It's like top 3 in the series. And I'm currently trying to blow through a couple different runs. I'm doing like a speed run and then an insanity no heal run, which is absolutely brutal. And I enjoy.
There was a puzzle. So there's a puzzle that people haven't figured out yet.
Yeah, so they actually they did finally figure it out. I think it took them like all of a week, which I guess thinking about it isn't really that long, but it seemed long because everyone was trying. It was like trying so hard to figure it out. It was I guess people were overthinking it, and it wasn't as brutal as it actually ended up or it wasn't as brutal as people thought it was. So it's a little bit actually more simple than it was actually made out to be. I won't say what the puzzle it is, but it's pretty cool. And that was cool seeing the community come together and try to figure it out. Yeah, they killed it with the game. The story is so good. And if you're not into Resident Evil, I feel like that's a good place to start to get you interested in Resident Evil 2. So, are
Or
you
the
familiar?
multiplayer with your friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that 4 or
We played
5?
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5. And I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's been confirmed, but rumors are that there will be a 5 remake, which will be awesome.
That'd
Which
be
means
sick.
we can play it again.
They need to remake Dead Space 3.
They do. They need give me Dead Space 2 remake and give me Dead Space 3 remake and then give me EA selling the rights to Dead Space cuz screw EA and give it to somebody who cares and give me a new Dead Space altogether. But a 3 remake would be sweet. Would be really sweet. We can go down that road again. That'd be fun. So yeah, there's that. You want to mention anything else before I move us a little bit forward?
No, I pretty much caught up on everything I've been watching or doing.
Okay. What about games? Been playing anything cool?
Just Daisy and hockey and playing the NASCAR game because I love NASCAR.
NASCAR and hockey. Yeah. It's so good. What's going on in Daisy?
It's like a PvP server, so you're just fighting people constantly, and they have like a Discord where you get like faction points. So we're trying to win the 2 maps that they have servers on, and we're
Gotcha.
currently in first in both.
Oh, really? Nice. Yeah. Well, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna start by talking about how things are gonna look like going forward with the podcast, real quick before we move on to the next thing. So, going forward, things are going to be mostly the same in structure. There's going to be very minor changes. I really want to try to be more consistent with episode length because it was kind of all over the place before. But we'll see. Discussion takes priority. So if we're talking about something really interesting or really deep, the episode's probably just going to be longer, or maybe it'll be like a 2-part episode. I don't know. But as always, discussion takes priority. Also, last season, somehow I let things get a bit stressful when this is supposed to be a fun thing to do. So I'm putting far more emphasis on the having fun part of things. To clarify, this means the contents in each episode might be kind of late to the party, dated or not extremely current. For example, if we're watching a new anime, like how we kind of followed along with Don Da Don last season, it'll probably most likely be a week or 2 behind the actual release of like a brand new episode. So that's what I mean by that. I was, trying to bang out and crunch episodes last season, and things got stressful for me and overwhelming between life and work, and yeah, that was a big reason for the hiatus. And then just trying to get things back together has been tough, but we're back. We're gonna try to keep it weekly. Be warned, there may be an occasional week break. I want to be far more open about talking about some other stuff that we're interested in, such as games that we're playing or things that we're watching. Maybe I'm watching a really good K-drama that I really want to talk about, or Richie wants to talk about a book or something like that. I know he's got a series that he really loves that I'm sure he'd love to talk about. Maybe you want to mention it right now.
Which is Red Rising. and still waiting for him to announce the new book.
Yeah. And how many books are there currently?
6, and the 7th book will be the last one. And then he's going to write another series.
Nice. Yeah, so I want to leave on the table the opportunity for that. So there'll be a little bit more talking about things that interest us. With that said, yes, this is still an anime-focused podcast, so the majority of what we talk about will be just sweet, sweet anime. So what will we be talking about for the rest of this episode? I feel like the return of the podcast serves as a good segue into the return of Dragon Ball. With the semi-recent announcement that Dragon Ball Super is back in production, it just makes sense to me. It's a tad dated, yes. It's not a brand new announcement. It happened, technically a little over a month ago now. But most of what we talk about for the first 2 episodes of the being back is probably going to be old news anyway. We're catching up after all. So I want to touch on those announcements, and then we're going to go over where to start if you want to start watching Dragon Ball, what to expect going into it. I'm going to try to sell it to Richie a little bit here, I think, or try to. I have tried in the past.
That's probably not going to happen.
But I'm going to try. Maybe something will change here. Or maybe it'll help someone who hasn't seen it and wants to get into it. It might pique their interest, That is my goal today with that. So, but before that, we're going to catch up on what has been released semi-recently. I'm not going to go over everything because there's a lot, and just a little bit of news. Richie, do you have anything in regards to that?
I mean, Pokemon Day was, February 27th, and they announced 2 new games, which look pretty interesting, Pokemon Winds and Pokemon Waves.
Okay.
And they also announced for the 30th anniversary, for the TCG, the card opening app game thing.
Oh, the mobile app, the mobile game.
Yeah, they're going to be releasing, I guess, classic cards with it.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
That seemed interesting.
I didn't read about that.
And then announcement about the Pokemon XP and Pokemon World Champions event.
So is that the TCG like professional tournament or something?
I would assume so, but real life cards.
Right, okay.
Or they play it on something. I've never actually watched it. I just heard they were doing both. I think they're doing both together.
Gotcha. Did you see much more about the games? Because that's pretty cool. I think I saw something about the new starters.
There's 3 new starters. There was Pombon, that's basically a Pomeranian fire Pokemon, and then there's Gekwa, which is a water one, and then I don't even remember the first one. It was a plant one. No one ever usually picks those ones anyways.
Yeah, I'm a water type guy.
Yeah, and then they released Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green versions for the Switch, so you can play the old games.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's cool. Did you get them?
I got the Fire one. I started it, but I haven't continued to play because I've been watching a lot of shit and playing stuff.
Gotcha. Nice. Is that about it for Pokemon Day?
Pretty much. It's just random games that have coming out with. There was Pokemon Champions, I think, where you it's basically just like battling Pokemon.
Gotcha. And I think there was another new, was it like Poketopia or something like that?
Yeah, Pokemon oh my god, Pokepie or Poke.
I don't know.
I don't know how to say that word
too because I don't even. I just saw it. I saw people playing it.
It's Pokopia.
Pokepia.
And yeah, Pokepia. There you go.
Pokopia, something like that. I'd have to look at it. I actually don't have it up.
I guess you create your own town and cook food and
So it's kind
Take
of
two
like
music or
maybe it's kind of
something.
like um Stardew Valley, but Pokemon, maybe.
Yeah, I would say that. I don't know if you exactly adventure.
Oh,
You're
okay,
more just building a town, and your friends can come visit your town and stuff. So I guess it
gotcha.
would be more like, kind of like Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, that's the one. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I just saw a lot of people playing it. So there's been a whole lot that's come out during our hiatus. I can't get to it all, so I'm just gonna go over a bunch that I personally want to bring up. And then if any of them interest you, you can kind of chime in. So pretty much all of these started or continued in January. So we got Jujutsu Kaisen, the Culling Game Part 1 or Season 3. Um, really got to catch up on that. I have not
I
started
still
it.
haven't watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to get you on that.
I want to watch it. I just like I've said, I've watched so much stuff.
Yeah, no, it's tough. You got to prioritize really. But definitely highly recommend starting that. I myself just need to catch up. Then you got Hell's Paradise. Really excited for this one. Season 2. I gotta start that up. Uh, watch that if you have not started it. Love the first season. This Monster Wants to Eat Me. I talked about this very briefly last season. I was very excited about it, so I gotta start it soon. That's on my list, and I'm gonna push it up the list to make sure I get to it soon. And then you got Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, Season 2. I have not even started Frieren, and it's super popular. Now's a good time to get in because you got more content. So, gonna start that up. And then, last but not least, I got Oshi no Ko Season 2. Also, another one that I haven't seen but have heavy interest in starting. Very popular. It's supposed to be really good. Season 2. A lot of content there to watch. And yeah, so that's the little bit that's released somewhat recently. There's a lot to go over, but that's what I personally would like to watch or continue watching. So, is there anything there that you're interested other than Jujutsu?
I gotta finish Doctor Stone
Oh,
because the
that's
fourth
right.
season came out.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when we talked to you that last season, you brought that one up. So what's it on season 4?
Yeah,
Nice,
I'm only
nice.
on episode 2 of that one, and then I wanted to watch this one called God Eater.
God Eater. I
Seemed
love God
interesting.
Eater. I love God Eater. It's so good. The animation isn't for everyone because it's people. I mean, it's the way anime is trending and going. It's cheaper. It's faster. I once you start watching that more 3D animation, it
I
can
mean, I
grow
used
on
to
you.
watch Ruby, which was very 3D.
Yeah. Yep. And people love Ruby. I didn't personally watch it, but God Eater is really good. I like that one. I'm a big fan.
That, and I think more people should watch Blue Exorcist because it's so good.
Yeah, I remember I started that, and I know you like it a lot. So at some point, someday, I wish I could just take a day and just bang everything out. It's so hard. Or take like a week and just lock myself in a room, and I'm not allowed to leave until I catch up. That would be sweet. So, all right. So, other announcement, news, actual news. It's the Dragon Ball announcement. At the end of January, we had a couple of big announcements, one being Dragon Ball Super Beerus, which they are calling an enhanced edition of the story. The enhancements stated are new animation cuts, you're going to have revisions, improvement to the drawing quality. There were some not great. A lot of it just wasn't great, unfortunately, for the anime portion. Because you had the movie, you had the Beerus movie, which was really good. which was Battle of the Gods. And then when they moved that into Dragon Ball Super at the start of Super, it basically goes over and redoes Battle of the Gods, but just not. Unfortunately, the animation was rough. So you're going to see improvements there. You're going to see story reconstruction, so things might make a little bit more sense, or maybe it's going to be more as intended, as it was intended to be by Mr. Toriyama-san. There's going to be new dubbing, so our boy Sean is going to be doing some more voice lines. I'm sure he's super excited to do that again. And there's going to be additional score and sound effects. So the end result, I guess, is a more immersive version that also expresses Akira Toriyama's idea in world building more accurately. This should premiere in fall, I think, give or take. Maybe things get delayed. Things get delayed all the time now, so we'll see. Did that pique your interest a little?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I know. I just never really been interested in Dragon Ball. I don't know why.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna have to. I don't know. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
have to
speak
strike
to
a deal.
the
I'm gonna have to
people.
strike a deal. And get you watching it and see if it hooks you.
I think the game that they came out with, the Xenoverse, ruined it a lot for me.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's all right. We'll get you hooked at some point, maybe, or at least, I don't know. We'll do something. But
I mean, I know characters. I just
yeah,
don't.
yeah. I don't know. I just want
And
you
there's
to love it.
a million episodes. It's kind of like starting One Piece. I don't think I'll ever start One Piece.
Yeah, it's hard. I want to start it as well, but I'm in that same boat. The other big announcement is the continuation of Dragon Ball Super. It's going to be called Dragon Ball Super, the Galactic Patrol arc. It was finally announced, so I'm very ready. Our boys Goku and Vegeta are back at it. Everyone get ready for Planet Eater Moro. It's going to be sick. My guess, there's no release date, but my guess for a release is going to be either early 2027, because the production just started in January, I believe. It might be too hopeful. I'm very hopeful, because I need more. Early 2027, maybe Q2 2027. Who knows? We'll see how things go, but I hope it's on the earlier end, because I just need it now. That's it for the news. Unless you happen to have stumbled upon anything else in the last several minutes.
Nope. I was looking earlier. I didn't really see much besides just them like announcing random animes that are coming out.
Okay. We'll get more news next time, more actual news. This is a get back episode. So we just want to get back into the flow of things. Things are going to be a little bit hectic and probably out of place a little bit. So here it is. This is where I'm going to try to sell you, Richie, and hopefully a bunch of other people. If I don't sell you, is what it is. But here is the official Anime Odyssey Where to Begin Dragon Ball. So I'm going to list this in chronological order. Obviously, you can watch it in any order that you want. This will simply be my recommendation. I won't be going in depth, mostly informational. Before I start, maybe you have no idea what Dragon Ball is, so let me give you a little bit of an idea. Dragon Ball is a manga that was created by Akira Toriyama, rest in peace king, of which was adapted by Toei Animation into the anime television series that we know today. Dragon Ball follows the life of my boy, Son Goku. It all starts out when he's a wee lad with he has a cool monkey tail, of which you'll learn more about later. He's exceptionally strong. He loves to fight. He constantly wants to get stronger. You follow along as he grows. He meets new friends, gains new rivals. He takes on new villains and challenges, all the way to becoming the strongest martial artist. I guess I should mention the actual Dragon Balls. There are 7 of them. They're very cool and they're mystical. They play a massive role in the series. When you collect all 7 of them, you can summon the Eternal Dragon Shenron, who then grants the summoner any wish. That makes sense a little bit, Rich? That makes sense.
I mean, what happens after you summon them? Do the balls just disappear again?
They disappear and they scatter. They scatter and you got to find them again.
So the show is basically a giant scavenger hunt over and over?
Yeah, essentially. When you need the Dragon Balls. Because you don't always need them, but sometimes you need them or want them. Maybe some people or organizations want them. But yeah, they scatter. There's a cool thing that a character named Bulma has. It's called it's a Dragon Ball radar, and they use that to track them down. It's really cool. So no more deets. That should get you started. You'll need to watch if you want the details and story. Let me preface. There are a lot of movies. I'm not going to name them all. At the end, I might just touch on some of the movies that I like. But you don't need to watch any of them. I think you should, because I love it. But some of them, they're just worth checking out. Onto the available content. Dragon Ball. There's 153 episodes. 4 movies in total. This is the very beginning of the series. It aired from 1986 to about 1989. So it's older animation. It's beautiful animation, by the way. It really holds up. I love it. Don't be afraid to jump in because of its age. It holds up very well. It's a bit. You can tell it's old school. I won't say much about it, but it's got a little bit of old school theme. But it's very good and a great way to start. You don't have to. You could just jump into Dragon Ball Z, which is the next part. But you should. You really should. So next part is Dragon Ball Z. There's also Dragon Ball Z Kai. Kai is an abridged version of DBZ with new voiceover. And I'll get into what I think you should watch shortly. So DBZ has 291 episodes, 15 movies, and 2 specials, which are basically small movies. It aired from 1989 to about 1996. And it picks up approximately 5 years after the final events of Dragon Ball. Any questions, Richie?
It just seems like a lot.
It does seem like a little bit. DBZ Kai is a cut down of the original DBZ. It cuts down from 291 to 159 episodes. It was also a remaster with new voiceover from the original cast, and there's also new voiceover from new cast. There's a lot of varying opinions on it. Between which one you should watch. It sounds like, Richie, if you were to watch, it sounds like you'd want to watch Kai because it's shorter. My personal opinion is to always watch the original. Kai is great. It's to the point. It's not drawn out. That's kind of the whole point of it. But if you want the original Dragon Ball experience, you aren't watching Kai. I will always recommend the original. I love Dragon Ball filler. I gotta have it. I think you should too. You don't have to. Some people just don't like filler. It is what it is. That's not content that's in manga or in the manga. It's fine, but I love it. It's what I grew up with. I recommend it. But yeah, if you don't have the time to watch 291 episodes, which I totally understand, you just want to get through, then I recommend Kai. It's technically more faithful to the original manga, as it stays more on track and cuts everything. But I truly think you're missing out on a lot of, yes, good filler. Yes, there's good filler. There is. But yeah, Kai was remastered for HD TV. The original DBZ is still very watchable. And I found out recently that there was a fan made recoloring or like a touch up of the original Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. So some fans went back and redid the coloring, I guess. And so that sounds really cool. Although I'm a sucker for the old style. That's just me. Next one. Dragon Ball GT. This is a total of 64 episodes in one movie. This aired from 1996 to 1997. It's not as long, but I'm a big fan of GT. GT is not based off Toriyama-san's original Dragon Ball manga. Although Toriyama-san designed the main cast, and he also designed several other aspects of the anime himself. He oversaw the production of it. He also came out and, he fully acknowledged GT as kind of like a grand side story to the original Dragon Ball, which is awesome, and it really is. There's people who just say don't watch GT. Don't listen to them. In my opinion, it's worth it. It's good. But yeah, it is essentially just a grand side story or like an alternate event. I acknowledge the hell out of it. It's a sequel to Dragon Ball Z it has its own original storyline. None of it carries over to the actual sequel to DBZ. You following along? How are you doing?
Just listening.
Just listening. Okay. No questions?
No.
No questions. Are you getting sold or less sold?
Probably less.
Sold.
I don't know.
Oh God.
I'm not really interested in it, man.
Yeah, I know. But I'm still gonna try to sell. I'm gonna try to sell. Let me cook. All right. Dragon Ball Daima. So DBD is 20 episodes long. This is the most recent Dragon Ball that was created. Yeah, it aired from October 2024 to February of 2025. It's one of Toriyama-san's final works. One of. For Dragon Ball, I believe it is his final work for Dragon Ball. I could be wrong on that. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. This was before he unfortunately passed away in March of 2024. Rest in peace, King. Yeah, we talked about that in the last season. It was very sad for me. And so this takes place pretty much right after the conclusion of Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, is still the most recent in terms of production. Next, Dragon Ball Super. Mentioned it earlier about the continuation, which is going to be awesome. Super has 131 episodes and 2 movies. Dragon Ball Super, it aired from 2015 to 2018. This is the true sequel to Dragon Ball Z. DBS started by retelling the events, as I mentioned earlier, of Battle of the Gods, but also the other movie, Resurrection F, and then proceeds into new content. This is the furthest in the story that we have so far. And as mentioned earlier, the new arc, the Galactic Patrol arc, will be the continuation of Super and our story with our boys. There's one more. There is one more. This one isn't as important. This is a promotional anime. It's called Super Dragon Ball Heroes. There's 56 episodes. They're very short. It's not a must-watch. It's really its own thing. The anime, as I said, is a promo. It was created to promote the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Ball Heroes TCG and video game. It's still very fun to watch. If you're a big fan of Dragon Ball, it's still fun to watch. There's cool things that happen in it, cool new characters, a lot of things that you're like, oh man, that'd be really cool if that was canon. If you've watched Dragon Ball and you didn't know about this, this is something you should watch. It's pretty cool. And maybe it gets you into the trading card game or the trading card game video game. Yeah. So that's it. Actually, let me go over the movies real quick. The ones that I think are really cute. So I'm just gonna touch the Dragon Ball Z movies. There's a bunch. As I said earlier, there's 15 for Dragon Ball Z. They're really cool ones. Maybe you can relate if you've seen them all. You got Dead Zone, great. The Tree of Might, also great. Lord Slug, really cool, really cool. You got Cooler's Revenge and the Return of Cooler. Cooler is he's very fan favorite. This isn't really a spoiler. It's a character. Cooler is the brother of Frieza, who's a crazy badass villain. One of the earlier villains in Dragon Ball Z. And you got Super Android 13. You got Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. Then you got Broly, the Second Coming. Then you got Fusion Reborn, Wrath of the Dragon. Really awesome movies. Fusion Reborn is awesome. You got another really cool character in that. And then you got the most recent Z movies that start off Dragon Ball Super. These are Dragon Ball Z movies. They Super, put it in Super for whatever reason. You got Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F. But yeah, be known that those are Dragon Ball Z movies. So, those movies, really cute. If you've watched Dragon Ball and you for some reason Dragon Ball Z and you haven't seen those movies, check them out. Worth watching. Worth watching. Two specials that I love these specials. These are goated specials. You got Bardock, the father of Goku. Love it. Give me more. You got the history of Trunks. Super fantastic. Awesome. So good. Must watch. Yeah. That's all I'll say for that. I think we're good. Hopefully this clears things up. If you're interested in starting Dragon Ball, which I hope you do if you haven't. Richie, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did I sell you?
No.
Well, shit. All right. Let me ask you this. And it doesn't have to be Dragon Ball related. Is there anything you'd like to add? You have any questions?
Well,
you have anything burning on your mind?
I just realized that there's going to be a new Sword Art movie coming out.
Yeah.
Alongside the game that's coming.
Yeah. And guess what? Man, I have a lot to catch up on. I last season I talked about how I need to catch up. Still need to do that.
And it said for the anime series, no official season 5 covering the light novel. Unital Ring Arc has been officially confirmed as of early 2026. So, no word on a season 5 yet. But
okay.
I always want more of that because that's probably my
yeah. That was in your top 10.
Animes.
That was in your top 10. So it's in your top 2. But it is also in your top 10.
I've watched like the first 3 seasons probably 10 times.
Do we eventually need to revise your top 10? Do you think
probably? Because I don't think I had Blue Lock in there, and I love Blue.
And that's in
Blue
your top
Lock
10 now, as it should be.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
And then I'd probably say, even though I haven't finished it, Tokyo Revengers is getting up there. It's got to stick the landing for me to put it in the top 10.
Yeah.
But so far, it's really good.
So far, so good. So at this point in time, hypothetically, it's in your top 10.
Yeah.
And then for sure if it sticks to landing.
Yep.
Sweet.
Mean, I wish Akame got killed did more, but I get why they don't.
Me too. And then you got the stupid haters. They're like, Akame got killed sucks. I'm like, screw you. You don't even know. You're just mad because you maybe liked some of these characters and they all, yes, I'm going to say they all die.
Yeah, it's...
And you know what? That doesn't
so
make
good.
it bad. That doesn't mean it sucks. That means I liked it.
I gotta do a rewatch of Tokyo Ghoul.
It hurt me. Yeah, rewatching Tokyo Ghoul is a must. Definitely want to do that at some point. Yeah, sorry, I just, you know what? I'm not sorry that I just spoiled Akame got killed. That's right. I'm not sorry.
Yeah, just don't fall in love with any character.
Yeah, just don't. Or do, because it hurts more. It hurts. True. Okay. So, I think it's time to close. Unless there's anything you'd like to just end with. Like, do you got anything you want to end with to close it out? Or else I'll do the outro here.
No, I've only news or anything I wanted to talk about so far.
Okay.
Until I find something else out.
Did it feel like a good start to the season? Like a good get back, kind of get into the flow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not so much the Dragon Ball part.
Damn it. It's all right. It's one day.
Yeah, I think
it's going to be on my...
It's so much.
It is so much. It's a lot. It is. Which maybe we can get you into Kai. Maybe.
When you said there was like the new series in 24, I was like, I was going to say, let me guess, there's like 500 episodes.
No. All right. So yeah, this was a good get back episode. I think it took a bit to get rolling. It has been a hot minute. I think after these next couple episodes, bear with us and things will flow better. We'll feel probably a little less robotic or nervous. So please bear with us. Thank you for joining me and hopping on the boat to continue along this anime odyssey, Richie. I've got a lot of plans. We will come up with some plans together. And we've also got a lot more to catch up on, but it's going to be fun. So, to all of y'all watching or listening, thank you for taking the time, and I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stick around. If you have any questions or recommendations about this episode, anime in general, please let us know. Please comment, leave a comment. The easiest way to do so is to do that, to get in touch with us, to leave a comment, and we're gonna look for them. Like, I want to respond. I'd love to have a conversation with somebody. Even if you're like, ew, why did I listen to this? I'd be like, oh, shit, it's all right. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But yeah, it'd be good to get a recommendation or two if you have any, or just if you have a thought on the show. Throw it our way. We'll get back to you pretty quickly probably. So, Richie, yep, thank you for joining us, joining me.
Glad to be here.
Hell yeah, glad to have you. And yeah, thanks again, everyone. Until the next episode, take care and be safe out there, and enjoy your anime and whatever else you may be consuming in your life. Bye bye.
See ya.